Today we're talking about how to put your YouTube channel on a business card. There's actually a really clever way of doing this that I highly recommend. I'm going to demonstrate it and show you all the steps to do this, and I'm going to show you the perfect system for generating leads from YouTube. Now let me start off right in the beginning and saying that I think business cards are dead. So hold on, don't leave yet, because I'm going to recommend a new type of business card that you can create. If you're at an event or you're networking or something and people ask for a business card, or you ask somebody else, hey, do you have a business card? I think that actually hurts your business because it's pretty old, it's pretty outdated, and there's so many better ways of communicating with people. So I am going to show you how to do it. I'm going to show you a better way of using a business card. So let's talk about some alternatives first, and then we'll get into the business card that I do recommend. Now, this is really simple. There's several ways that you can do it. There's apps that you can use or features on your phone. But if you just open up your text message and you say, I'll tell you what, I will send you a link to my calendar. You click on messages and you type in their phone number. They tell you the phone number and you hit send. So let's say I'm talking with Daryl Eves. So Daryl tells me his phone number. And in the message, I say, Daryl Eves, this is Nate Woodbury. I'm sending you the link to my calendar, and then I put the link to my calendar and I hit send. And then I can just actually create a new contact and I can save his name. If I look back later, he knows it's from me. I know who I sent the message to. So a conversation has already started, as opposed to, hey, do you have a business card? And I get a business card and I don't know if it's his cell phone number. I don't know if it's his office number. And a conversation hasn't started yet. There's just additional steps that I have to follow if I even remember to send him a message from getting that business card. Now that allows you to customize things as well. When you have a printed business card, you have to choose in advance, what information do I want to put there? Am I going to put my name? Am I going to put my email address, my cell phone number? What website do I want to link to? Do I want to link to a specific landing page? But if I'm having a conversation with somebody, let's say I tell them about a YouTube channel that I produced, I could send him a link directly right then to that specific YouTube channel. Or if I want to give him a copy of my free plus shipping book, I can tell him, yeah, just go to natesyoutubebook.com and I can text it to him right then. So hopefully I made the reasons obvious of why it's better just to get out your mobile device right then and exchange information instead of a business card. All right, but how about I demonstrate how to put YouTube on a business card, and I show you my favorite way of doing that. All right, so instead of having a traditional business card that's got your name and your contact information and that people are just gonna throw away, what if you used a QR code? Now think of what you would want to link to. Do you want it to have it be a subscribe link for your YouTube channel? So when people scan the QR code, it can automatically subscribe them to your YouTube channel. Is there a specific gift that you want to send them to? Like I've got my free plus shipping book and I've got a link, natesyoutubebook.com. So I could just have a QR code to natesyoutubebook.com that would take them right to the landing page for my book. So let me show you how to do this. Just go to Google and type in QR code generator. Okay, and there are a lot of them. For some reason, there's sponsored ones. These sponsored ones probably have ads. You can scroll down and there's a lot more. So I would just go to the first one that's not a sponsored ad, and I'm gonna grab the link. So let's say we'll use my natesyoutubebook.com. Now I need the full URL, so I'm typing it in here so I can be redirected, the HTTPS link. So here's the landing page that I want to send people to, and it actually redirected, which is fine. I can just do that. I can hit copy on that link, come back here to that QR code generator, paste it right in there, and then look on the right. Now there's a lot of things that you can do to customize the QR code if you want to add a logo or shape it a certain way. But really, you just come right here and you can download the JPEG image. And so imagine, instead of giving somebody a business card, you could say, oh, hey, here's a free gift. And you give them the card that's a free gift that they can scan it right with their phone. That's more of a cutting edge way. Instead of offering somebody a business card and having it kind of damage your relationship right from the beginning, it's like having a Hotmail email address. Only people from the Stone Age with the internet have Hotmail email addresses. Well, I say the same thing about business cards. But QR codes are current and people are still using them today, and you can link it to something that is current. I'm not going to demonstrate how to use Canva, but you can use Canva to design your business card, or the print service that I'm going to recommend. You go to gotprint.net. Now, I wish they would sponsor me. I haven't even asked them. I don't really recommend them a lot, but they're who I use if I need to print something on paper or banners that I've printed. Notice right here, a business card starting at $9.80. The larger quantity you get, the better, but I also recommend don't go crazy on this. I've done things where I've done batches of 5,000 cards, and then a couple months in, I've only given away 100 of them, and I've already changed my strategy. But this is a very reliable service, very high quality output, and this would be a great place to print your QR code business cards. Now, would you like to know the best type of YouTube channel to use for a business? That's my expertise. I've got some secrets written right over here. There's actually 9 different steps that if you follow these 9 steps, your YouTube channel will generate leads for your business on autopilot. Step number 1 is kind of the most important. If you do any of these other steps and you skip step number 1, the strategy will not work. So it says find a specific question. Your target audience is searching for you, but they don't know that you exist. Okay, they're going to Google and YouTube and they're typing in a question around your expertise, and you would be the perfect person to answer that question. So you've got to do research to find what questions are they typing into Google and YouTube. Once you find that, you can outline your talking points, you can record a video, you've got to create a thumbnail, you've got to post that video to YouTube with the right title, then you can start to nurture them. Now they're on your email list, and I'd have to explain what this is. Focus on search, just trust me on that. Now, every YouTube channel that I produce, we have followed this strategy, and every one of those has gotten results where we've generated leads for the businesses, tons of 6-figure channels, many 7-figure channels, and a couple 8-figure YouTube channels. So the gift that I want to give to you is my book. If you want to understand this strategy in depth, then this is my gift to you. To go to natesyoutubebook.com. You just cover the printing and shipping cost, and this is my gift to you. No profit to me. natesyoutubebook.com.